Hey, what's up everybody, Crapgamer here, and this is Crapgamer Reviews, and a lot of people were wondering if I would ever do kind of a legit comparison, a breakdown of the Xbox One X against the PS4 Pro, and maybe which one will be better for you in the long run. So I figured this would be a really good time to kind of do one of those. We're getting close to the launch of the Xbox One X, and maybe there's some people out there that are really wondering, hey, which one should I get? So hopefully I can answer some of these questions. In terms of the processors, obviously both are 8-core CPUs. The Xbox One X is running more of a custom 2.3 gigahertz, while the PS4 Pro is a 8-core CPU at 2.1 gigahertz. When you talk about the GPUs, this is where things get really interesting. The Xbox One X running AMD graphics 6 teraflop GPU custom, and the PS4 Pro is running an AMD 4.2 teraflop custom. So right there you see that the Xbox One X already has a 40% power advantage right away, just from the GPU standpoint. Now, when you get into the memory, this is another bit that really favors the Xbox One X, as it has 12 gigs of GDDR5, where the PS4 Pro only has 8 gigs. And in fact, the Xbox One X has more gigs available for developers to use for gaming purposes at 9 gigs than the PS4 Pro has total, which is actually 9 because they do have another gig in addition to the 8 for other background purposes and things like that. Both running 1 terabyte internal hard drives. Of course, you can hook up multiple externals to the Xbox One X. You can only hook up 1 external to the PS4 Pro. Of course, the Xbox One X also has a 4K Blu-ray drive, while the PS4 Pro just has a standard Blu-ray drive, which is obviously a bit of a letdown and things like that. One of the more important parts that a lot of people probably aren't really talking about, which would be the memory bandwidth, which is actually hugely in favor of the Xbox One X, and this is something that you cannot put enough into words as to why it benefits, with the faster loading times and things like that. 4K assets, so if you're somebody that's looking to get into 4K console gaming, maybe you don't even want to get into 4K console gaming. Maybe you just want better frame rates, better performance, better textures, and better graphics, and you have a 1080p TV. That's all stuff that's standard on the Xbox One X, not so on the PS4 Pro, thanks to super sampling on every game. All your games, regardless of whether they get a patch or not, are going to run better on the Xbox One X. Original Xbox games, Xbox 360 games, Xbox One games that haven't even been patched, everything's going to run better on the Xbox One X. So you have to keep that in mind as well. This is something that a lot of people didn't even realize, and so I think that it's going to really help out Microsoft in the long run trying to get this out there. The PS4 Pro as well, it doesn't really run many games native 4K, aside from some indie games, where the Xbox One X is fully capable of running things at 4K. Also, you have to take into account the HDR as well, right? So the PS4 Pro does use a form of HDR, but I don't think it's as good a form of HDR as the Xbox One X. And you also have to take into account the ability to stream games. Like if you're a streamer, you can stream games at 4K 60 FPS on the Xbox One X. You can also cap videos at 4K and 60 FPS. You can only do 1080 60 on the PS4 Pro. So those are huge differences right there. If you're a gamer that plays, like most of us play games, 95-96% of the games we all play are multi-platform games, right? So exclusives are good, but let's be honest, most of us are playing the Call of Duties, the Destinies, the Maddens, all this stuff, right? Well, when you take into account that every one of these games is going to play better on the Xbox One X, it's really not that hard to kind of pick a winner in this. The Xbox One X is more of a value. It's $100 more expensive, but you're getting like $300 to $400 more in terms of performance and just what you get thrown into the package as well. So it should be a really easy decision, not just a fanboy decision, but let's just be honest here. The Xbox One X hits on all cylinders. They improved everything, and the PS4 Pro didn't. As a PS4 Pro owner, it's very underwhelming. So hopefully this clears things up. No matter what, if you have a 1080p TV, you can be confident in every game being better and super sampled with the Xbox One X. Not so with the PS4 Pro. The backwards compatibility, forwards compatibility, just all the stuff that it has to offer. I think it's really simple and really easy to pick which one is best. That's my 2 cents anyway. Hopefully you guys get a little bit of information out of this. Let me know what you think. Sound off, rate, comment, subscribe. Rack 'em up. Crapgamer out.